Man, my camera was so heavy, I wasn't even sure I was going to complete this. Hey guys, welcome back to the DrCliffAuD vlog. This is vlog number 245, and today I want to talk to you guys about this event that we participated in called the Walk4Hearing. But before I do me a huge favor, click the like button, really helps out the channel. And if you are not yet subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on, go ahead and do that as well. It is greatly appreciated. So this past weekend, my team and I decided to participate in the Arizona Walk4Hearing. Now, the Walk4Hearing is an event that's put on by the Hearing Loss Association of America, and it's used to build up awareness about hearing loss, as well as donations to help fund the organization, both from a local level and national level. And when my team and I were having a meeting, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, we're like, what are some things that we could do to get out in the community more to support where we are locally? Because obviously I do a lot of content and I talk a lot of, to people who are not local on the YouTube channel, but we really don't do as much as we probably should from a local capacity. Now, we do go out and give talks. We give talks at community centers. We go to retirement communities. We have spoken at the HLAA local chapters in the West Valley and sometimes on Zoom with different chapters from different states. But we really wanted to do something to where we're physically getting out there and participating more, not just as individuals, but as a team. And so someone brought up the idea, well, we could go and actually sign up as a team for the HLAA Walk4Hearing in Arizona. And I'm like, well, that sounds like a great idea. When is that? It's like 3 weeks away. We're like, okay, well, let's just make it happen. And so we decided to sign up as a team. We had to come up with a certain amount of donations to be able to participate. Because again, this is a fundraiser, and we also thought it would be fun to get some t-shirts made. So we ended up deciding on some t-shirt styles and colors, of course. We love blue as a team. And then, of course, you can see we got the logo here on the front of the t-shirts. But we really wanted to have kind of like a funny slogan on the back of it. So after some back and forth, we ended up deciding to go with a saying that audiologists have a sound sense of humor. And so we all thought that that was pretty funny. That's what we went with. And lo and behold, they had a t-shirt contest there at the Walk4Hearing with the team with the best t-shirts. And we did not win this year, but I am totally planning on winning next year. But it was just a really fun event. So as soon as we got there, I decided, I was going to vlog the whole thing. So I basically just have a ton of footage here that I'll put in this video as I'm talking about what this walk was like. As soon as we got there, gorgeous day. I mean, you could not ask for a better day to do a Walk4Hearing. And, it was sunny. It was about, 80 degrees or so when the walk started. Yeah, it got a little warm. Probably should have wore shorts on the day. It is what it is. It was a fantastic experience. Right at the beginning, you could see that they had a bunch of different booths set up from a bunch of different vendors and sponsors of the walk. And, got a chance to go around, meet some new people, got in touch with the team. We had all of our team together, which was really, really fun because oftentimes the only time we're really seeing each other is when we're actually inside of the clinic, when we're doing something that's really clinic focused. And this was more recreational. And me being someone who likes to hang out with people, it was really fun just to hang out with the team without having any quote unquote work to do. But, they had some announcements here at the beginning. I mean, really good, singer for the national anthem. And the whole goal here of this walk, of course, is to raise awareness and to raise money to support the mission of HLAA, which is to raise awareness of hearing loss and to provide support for individuals who have hearing loss. Now, I did get an email after the event here, and so what you're actually looking at here is 433 participants from 38 different teams that all made 3 laps around this absolutely gorgeous park. If you've never been to Mesa, where the Chicago Cubs do spring training, it is a gorgeous area to go out and walk. The park was fantastic, and like I said, it was a gorgeous day, but you had 433 of us walking around this park 3 different times because it's a 5K. And no, I didn't run the 5K. I know that you guys know that I like to run. I did not run. I was not competing with anybody here. We are all doing this in solidarity and support for individuals with hearing loss and to raise awareness about hearing loss. Everyone was in such good spirits. It was a really good time, honestly. Met a lot of new people. You had every age group represented here. You had older individuals. You had little kids there. They had a bouncy house, which was really fun. And they even had ice cream at the very end of it. So I ended up getting some ice cream myself. Honestly, I just gotta say, it was a really good time. And I'm really proud of my team for wanting to give up their Saturday morning doing whatever else it is that they wanted to do and support the HLAA Walk4Hearing to raise awareness for individuals with hearing loss and to help us raise a little bit of money for it as well. But here's where I'm going to ask you guys for your help. So the HLAA Walk4Hearing is in a variety of different cities across the United States. They do it every year. This was one of the later ones. I think that Florida had a Walk4Hearing maybe a day after the one here in Arizona. But I would urge you that if you have hearing loss, reach out to your local HLAA chapter. Pretty much most states and definitely most larger cities have a local chapter of HLAA that supports their local community when it comes to hearing loss with resources, information, and all of that stuff. They oftentimes bring in speakers to educate you more. I mean, I've gone and spoken at HLAA local meetings to share information that we have about, hearing loss, hearing aids, cochlear implants, vestibular stuff. All of these things are covered at your local HLAA chapters. But if you want to actually get more involved and to help support the mission of HLAA and help to drive donations to their organization, it's a great way to get involved and go and sign up for the Walk4Hearing in your local area. Now, if you're wondering what they're doing with the money, the greatest thing about HLAA is that they disclose all of this information. If you go to hearingloss.org, you can see their financials from the past several years. In 2023, they actually lost money, and it's not because they're squandering the money. They're very responsible with what they do with the money that they bring in. But it actually hurts me to think that HLAA is not at least breaking even with all the great stuff that they're doing for individuals with hearing loss. So what I'm going to ask you to do is try to donate some money. Donate it to your local chapter, do the local Walk4Hearing in your area. Once we get closer to the Arizona Walk4Hearing next year, we'll likely put up a donation page where you guys can donate, or you can actually just choose to come and walk and just support it by being there physically. Overall though, great cause, great people, got a chance to run into some people that I've known for quite some time, met the leaders at our local West Valley chapter. You can see a photo of all of them right here, and just had such a good time that I want to make sure that we make a bigger splash next year by being sponsors as a clinic. All the team members that we had out there, they were super excited about being there, and it was just a great time. There's dogs everywhere. Never complain if there's dogs around, and I'm really looking forward to it next year. But let me know, guys, down in the comment section if you think that you might ever sign up and actually walk in a Walk4Hearing by HLAA, and I will see you next time.